So, if you take more than 20 minutes to get here, and that more than 20 minutes is time going through the dungeon, it's not. It doesn't. It only includes time that the clock is on the screen. Then she's not here. She moves up to the next floor, and then if you take more than an hour after that, she moves up to the top floor. So the reason she's torturing those guys is because she gets her power from negative emotions, hatred and anger. And she was trying to get them to feel negative emotions at you for abandoning them. Basically. So So, like I said, she's a much less sympathetic character. I mean, even the previous, she wasn't, like, super sympathetic. Like, especially as an adult who, stuff like that is really, it seems like the end of the world, you know, when you're a teenager. But, you know, the stuff that the previous tower boss was going through, like, as an adult, you just kind of realize, you know, it gets a lot better as you get older, that kind of stuff. And you have a lot more personal power over what you can do with your life and who you can say no, yes and yes, no, and blah, 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 you know, kind of stuff. So, by the way, 8 is actually the minimum amount you need to get the good ending. So Michigo's story is that she threw her weight around, her richness around to make her lives better. She bribed her teachers. She bribed her way into being able to play the Snow Queen in the play. An interesting comparison here is that she actually does fight you. She wears her persona like armor. Alright, so Nemesis. Is not very difficult. She has a lot of weaknesses. She has a minor weakness for pretty much every kind of physical damage, weapons, guns, all of it. So, and she takes 25% extra damage from them. She has a 75% weakness to the elements, and she has a minor weakness to nuclear damage. So, we want to use all of the elemental skills we have. She drains Xandine, so we don't want to use that. First round, though, we do want to do this. Lower her damage. She can cast Maziodyne, Decover, which is pretty bad. If you don't know what Decover is, I think this is the only game Decover appears in, but it's a status effect that prevents you from being able to heal that person for 3 turns. It can be pretty devastating. She can cast Tarunda. She has Dragon Whirl. And her special move is called Revenge Leak. Oh, shoot. So we want to do this. And we're just going to keep hitting her with Bufudine, and we're going to heal with you. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to heal with you, because Bufudine doesn't do a lot of... But you can do pretty good damage with your gun. And we got 2 Tarundas on her already, and you can just attack with your spear. Oh, I need to... Sorry. Unfortunately, I forgot to buy chewing souls, so this is going to take a little bit longer than it should, but unless I pick one up, which I don't think I did. No, okay. No, we're fine though. So the thing to watch out for her is her spell Revenge Leak does a lot of damage. It's an attack. It does heavy, like, non-elemental damage to one person. The move you want to watch out for is Petrifies. If she stones somebody, stop what you're doing and heal it. But other than that, she has... This form has 2,230 hit points. There's Revenge Leak. Not anything really to worry about. The most dangerous thing she can do is Petrifies. So we're basically invincible at this point. Assuming she doesn't, like, petrify ISA or something. But she did. So, the fight is the same no matter, like, who you fight with. Like no matter which version of her you fight. She just has more stats and more hit points. It's really not that much more difficult. Like, more stats as a way to raise difficulty is something that really doesn't work, in my opinion. Horking. Stop horking like a seal. Yeah, so you can see Michiko is not very, not a very good person. But, like I said, and they never outright say it, but I'm more than a little sure that all the tower bosses are actually dead. And we're fighting ghosts. I just picture her doing that, the noblewoman laugh. Like with the hand in front of the face. This is actually one of my least favorite times of the year to record. It is currently summer. It's currently July 4th. So I shouldn't take too long to post this up. But, oh, man, I have to turn my air conditioner off, so it's not, you know, audible on the recording. And it gets pretty hot. It's actually not that hot in here. I just have a very poor, very, very poor. Oh, that's the wrong way. I have a very poor resistance to heat. Like, if I were a JRPG boss, fire would be my weakness. I do want to buy some SP restoratives while I'm here, so we'll go ahead and do that. I should have done it before we went to Nemesis Tower, but it worked out. One of those things I wasn't super worried about after I realized I hadn't done it, because Nemesis is not hard. The bosses themselves are not too difficult, actually. It's the towers that can be the big pain in the butt. So I'm going to buy, like, what, 20,000-ish of this? Let's go ahead and sell excess stuff. What do I have on me that can be worth anything? Some good scratch. So there's some good scratch. I want to keep those. I don't need these life stones. They're worth a good amount of money. Muscle drinks. Cool. Don't need that. Don't need these. Or this. Or this. Since he's not in the party for sure. Don't need these. This one here. This. This. I don't need this drink. Do I? No, sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna pick up some, like, make sure I have at least a few of all of the restoratives. I don't usually buy, like, disc poisons and disc 6 because in the Sabak route you have Maki, and her persona has the ability to cure that. So, it didn't even cross my mind. Got plenty of those, We just buy 3 of these, and we'll be fine. I think that's the first time I've ever actually had one of my party members sick. I've been poisoned a few times. So now the question is, do I want to buy armor? I think the answer is no. So what we're going to do is we're going to save. Okay. If you heard that train, I apologize. I didn't think they would do that today because it is the 4th of July, but I guess they're working today. That's too far. Too far. Way too far. There we go. Hopefully I muted it in time. You didn't hear like the whole dang thing. So, the last tower is in this place, right here. And it is Thanatos Tower. Thanatos Tower is a pain in the butt. And I'm going to take a few minutes to cool off and eat me some dinner before we tackle this place. So I'll see you in a few minutes.